Hello everybody, welcome to Sunday Crafts. It's Anna here. This morning we're going to make some musical instruments. So I hope you like them. And we're going to make a shaker out of some yoghurt pots. And we're going to make a ukulele which is made out of an egg box. And you can really play it. So I hope you really enjoy making these. You can use them to accompany yourself if you're singing. So if you wanted to join one of our story time sessions online, we do lots of songs where you can join in with some musical instruments, and or you can use them yourself to make up some music, and you'd have great fun with them, I'm sure. So the first thing we're going to make is the shaker. So you're going to need 2 yoghurt pots and some rice. I don't know if you can see in the bottom of that one, there's some rice or some pasta. You only need a little bit, just a little handful like this, okay? And then you're going to need some paper, just some plain paper to colour round your yoghurt pots, and you're going to need some colours. And then as well as that, you'll need some glue and some tape and some scissors. There you go. So they're all the things that you're going to need to make your shakers today. So first of all, get your little bit of pasta or rice, and make sure it's not cooked pasta. It has to be the dried, before you cook it, dried pasta or dried rice. And pop it in one of your tubs. It only needs to come up to about there, not very far. And then we're going to put another yoghurt pot on top of it. So it's a good idea if you've got 2 pots that are the same shape, so that when we put them on top we can stick them together and there won't be any gaps. So you don't want your pasta or your rice flying out all over the place. I don't think the adults in the house would be very pleased if that happened. So I found the best way to fasten them together is to tape them. I did try to glue it, but I don't think the glue is strong enough to stick the lids together and make sure it's all nice and tight. So we're going to cut some pieces of tape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 for each side. There we go. So the first one's the trickiest one to put on, so just try and hold the top pot on while you stick the tape together. There you go. And then after that, that one will hold the pot's lids on, so that it'll be a bit easier to get the other bits on, hopefully. So we're going to put one bit on each side like this, so it's nice and strong. Squish it down really hard. And then the last bit. And that is how you make your shaker, really. It's very simple. Make sure they're all stuck on really nice and strong. You can put some extra bits on if you want to, tape. So now you can see, that's a really loud one. And that's the rice one, so they make a different noise. But now what we want to do is decorate it so it looks pretty. So all you need is a couple of sheets of paper like this. Now there's one that I've done already. And if you can cut them so that they're about the same height as the label on the yoghurt pot, and then cut them so that when you can fold them round and stick them on. And then you'll need 2 of them, one for the top and one for the bottom. So I'll quickly put some decoration on this one. I think I'll make some smiley faces. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4 smiley faces. I might put hats on them. There we are. Hopefully you can spend ages decorating yours, make them look really lovely, and you can put whatever you like on yours. And then we're going to glue these, so turn them over and put lots and lots of glue on the back so they stick really well to your yoghurt pot. I'll put this one on the top with the smiley faces, I think. And then just make it go all the way round your yoghurt pot like that, and fold over the end. There we are, there's my smiley faces. And then I'm going to put the other one on the bottom. Now you can turn it over if you like, if it makes it easier for you to get it onto the bottom one. That's what I found was the easiest thing to do. I'll fold them right over, stick them on. And there you have it. There you have your shaker. So you can accompany yourself to lots of songs with that. So that's the noisiest thing we're going to make today, I think. So there you are. So the next thing that we're going to make is the guitar. And this is made out of an egg box. As it's a small guitar, I thought it looks more like a ukulele really. You can make a big one if you want to. I've got another one here that I've made that's made out of a cereal box that I covered with paper. So this is like a big guitar. And then I used a kitchen roll tube to make the neck of the guitar and put the keys on the top there. But this one makes a big guitar-y noise. So that one is made in the same way, but it's with a big cereal box. But I'm going to show you the egg box one because I really like this. I think it looks jazzy. It makes a nice noise. Okay. So first of all, you're going to need an egg. Oh, I'll show you all the things that you do need actually. You need an egg box. Then you need some rubber bands for the strings and a couple of pencils to make a bridge across the top. You need a bit of cardboard to make the neck and some smaller bits of cardboard at the top to make the pegs, which is normally where you wind the strings. Okay. Then you will need some glue and some colours as usual. Okay, so they're all the things that you'll need to make the ukulele egg box. Right. So the first thing you need to do is get your egg box and make a hole in the middle of the lid, like this. Okay, it's really important because that helps the sound come out. So you can find something round to draw around, or if you're feeling brave, you can draw your own circle. Don't make it too big. Don't make it go right to the edge of the egg box because that can make it the egg box a bit wobbly. Now this one you'll see that I managed to find an egg box to make this one that didn't have any writing on it, so I just had to colour it in. But if you've got writing on your egg box on the top, which usually you do, you can cover it over with a piece of paper, which is what I've done here, and then you've got something that you can decorate. So after you've drawn your circle, we need to cut it out. So the safest way to cut this out is to get your pencil. I'll put mine back in the guitar. There we go. And poke a hole in the lid of the egg box with your pencil like I've done there. I'll do another one here, look, to show you, like that. Okay. And then once you've poked a hole, you can get your scissors into the hole and that will help you cut round the lid. It might also be easier if you open the egg box, and then it's a bit easier to cut round the lid without catching all bits inside. Okay. There we go. So now you've got a nice hole in the middle of your egg box. We're going to colour that in. So you can see that mine is beautifully coloured all over. I even did the sides and the ends. So you can spend ages and ages colouring in and making it look beautiful. I might just colour in round the hole, just to make that look nice. And there we go. I might put some musical notes on it as it's a ukulele. There we go, some musical notes in the corners. As I say, you can put lots of decoration on yours, and you can write on the egg box cardboard as well. That's really nice to write on. Sometimes I might put a little face on the end of my one. Hello. Yeah. So then the next thing to do is to attach some rubber bands and the neck. So you can see on this one that two of the rubber bands are actually in the middle of the cardboard. And to do that, what I did was I cut some legs out of the cardboard so that they went on either side of the elastic bands. I'll show you what I mean by that. So here's my bit of cardboard that I'm going to use for my neck of my ukulele. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a pair of scissors and I'm going to just cut, I think I'll use this end, I'm going to cut some legs out of the bottom. They don't have to be, about 2 or 3 centimetres like that. And then I'm going to slot this inside the egg box here, and that will allow me to put some strings in the middle. I might make the legs a little bit thinner. Let me just make this one a bit thinner because I want to be able to get my elastic bands in there. That's it. And that's better. So this is a tricky bit. You might need to get someone to help you with this bit. Right, so that's going to sit in there like that. So I'm going to put 2 elastic bands on to start with before I put my cardboard in. Now you can use any elastic bands that you want. This one I think came from a parcel that came through the door, or you might have some in the house. You can even do it with just some elastic. If somebody in the house has got some elastic, that will work just as well, but you have to tie a knot in. So I'm going to use, these ones are colourful ones that I got, but it doesn't really matter what they're like. Right, so now I've put 2 rubber bands on, and I'm going to pop my cardboard in to sort of secure them. So you need to open up your egg box a little bit. This can be a bit tricky. There we go. So if you get your finger in there like that to open up your egg box, you can slot your cardboard legs on the outside of the rubber band so that when you close it, the rubber bands are on the inside of your legs. Can you see that? On the inside of your legs. Okay. And get your fingers in there, and that allows you to open up the egg box, so you can do that. Then I'm going to put 4 rubber bands on altogether, so the other 2 I'm going to put on the outside. I'm going to put one there, and I'm going to put another pink one. There we go. I'm going to put that one there. Now, if you ping these now, they really don't make a very nice noise. So to make them make a nice noise, what you need is to put your pencils in. So get your 2, it can be any pencils that you like. I just found these nice big chunky ones to use. And you want to put them underneath the elastic bands and then push it to one end of the egg box like that, to the top. And then you want to get another one and put that underneath at the bottom. So you've got 1 pencil at the top and 1 pencil at the bottom, and hopefully, let's cross our fingers, it now sounds like a ukulele or a guitar. You can change how high or low the notes are by using different size elastic bands, and also if you pull them tighter they will make a higher sound. If you pull them, make it looser, makes a lower sound. So you can experiment with that and see what kind of sound you like. Then the last couple of things that you need to do are to put the cardboard on the top to make the pegs. So that's really easy. You just stick a bit of glue on your little strips of cardboard. So I've got some black card here, but if you wanted to colour yours in a nice colour, then that would be fine. You can colour it anything, any colour you like. So these are my pegs, which in a proper ukulele you use to tune the strings up. So there you go. There's your ukulele. And you can use it to sing a song. You can sing, I am the music man, I come from down your way, and I can play. What can I play? I can play the ukulele. Ukulele, 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 ukulele. So there you go. And I'll show you again, I'll show you the big guitar as well. So this one, I just made it out of a cereal box, and I covered the cereal box with some paper and just some sellotaped it there, look, to fasten it all up. And then again I decorated it, and made a hole in the same way by poking my pencil in and then cutting round. And then instead of a piece of cardboard, I've used a tube here to make a neck, and I've stuck the pegs in the top of the tube. But it's very similar. And then you can just put your elastic bands around the outside of the tube for this one, and then you just put 2 pencils in it the same way, and it makes a big guitar. So you can choose whether to make a big guitar or a ukulele guitar. And don't forget your shaker as well, and then you can have a whole orchestra in your house if you want to. I hope you really enjoy making them. I've really enjoyed making them. And I'll see you next time for Sunday Crafts. Bye!